You can get it. Marvelous.
Yo, what's good? Welcome back to the channel, y'all. And look. In today's video, we're gonna be going over quite possibly the best mono purple deck for the OP08 meta, and that has to be none other than Foxy.
How do you like them grapes? Or apples? Whatever. On to the next event!
So mono purple Foxy is definitely the hottest shit on the street at the moment, y'all. I hear a lot of people telling me it's the best deck, it's gonna dominate, it's gonna be one of the top 5 decks in the OP08 meta. So if that's the case, I think it's time we put these motherfuckers in a pack, and that's a fact, not an opinion.
Fact.
But before we do that, let me know below your personal text on how to beat Foxy. Yes, tell me below if you guys have some crazy text playing against this deck. Let me know below. But without further ado, let's go ahead and pack up this Foxy mono purple deck. Let's get it. So this is the leader everybody's been raving about. People are saying that this will be the best purple deck because it shuts down a whole bunch of leaders. I'm not sure about that, but without further ado, let's go to get straight into his effect. When attacking, if you have 3 or more Foxy Pirates characters in play, choose up to one of your opponent's rested leaders and characters. The cards you choose do not become active during the owner's next refresh phase. So pretty much in a nutshell, if you guys don't know what that means, you are new. If you have 2 sideweight cards on your field, like your leader and your character, and Foxy attacks, those 2 cards on your field, the leader and the character, whatever character you have on board, will not be restanding when it's your turn, pretty much turning off probably 60 to 70% of decks in the OP08 meta, because a lot of decks in the OP08 meta require them to attack, okay? Require them to attack to get their leader effect. So if they're already sideways and they do not restand when it's your turn, you pretty much just have a dead leader on board, pretty much crippling your deck. And that's what pretty much Foxy as a nutshell does. It cripples and locks down your deck. Let's go over every single card that's in the deck, and then we'll go into the cards you need to watch out for. This card right here is a ramp, and also this pretty much copies any character's attack on board. This is pretty much like a beat stick type of card. If they have like a 12 drop Kaido, like something like this on the field, this card copies this attack. So very good card, very strong on play. He has some Dom manipulation, and this is one of the cards that is definitely just going to be a staple in any purple deck. This is another staple purple card that's going to be in any other deck. Pretty much is a draw too with some Dom manipulation. Our next card we have is Ito. Ito is very good. I feel like this is one of the most important cards in the deck because it speeds up your Don deck. A lot of times what they'll do is they'll try to have this on board and protect it with pickles, and they will never attack to always, you know, get its effect because it's not an on-play ability. You guys need to get rid of this card. We'll get into what cards you need to get rid of, but very strong card. This is a card you definitely need to look out for. So this card is probably one of the best blockers in the game. Dom manipulation, blocker. This is another card you guys need to watch out for. This card protects any other Foxy Pirates on the field. So if anything was to get destroyed or popped off the field, this card will be the one going. So if you guys see this on field, you guys just need to be wary of this. The next card, which is the heart and soul of the deck, this is what they're going to be ramping all their Dawn towards, is this card. The idea of this card is trying to see as many of these cards in their hand. They want to see as many of these in their hand. This is the staple and glue of the deck. We'll get into how do we even counter it, but yeah, this is the main part of the deck, is this card right here. Dawn ramp and a free summon with 4,000 power or lower. This is what really spits out a lot of these other cards, like something like this, or even a blocker, or even possibly a pickle. Very good card. This card, activate main Dom manipulation. Black Maria, you guys know what Black Maria is, best purple card in the game. This is a Kaido purple rushing card. You guys always need to pay attention to this card because usually this is their in-game card. They probably want to go into their beat stick of the deck. They really want to go into probably 2 of these and probably end off with 1 and really just take over the game. Very good blocker. 2-cost event, which is very strong. It gives one of your characters negative 5,000, which is actually brazy, very brazy. Watch out for that. We have another 2K event, and we also have an event just for the Foxy Pirates. So this is the deck, the OP08 version of the deck. I had to tweak it for OP08. This is initially OP07. Tweaked it for OP08, just adding the 2 Black Marias. And let's go ahead and get into the cards that you actually should definitely be watching out for. So these are the cards that you really want to be looking out for. Let me go in a little bit better depth. Like I said earlier, you guys need to be worried about Foxy, okay? Foxy, he's the reason to even play the deck, because he can freeze 2 characters on the board on top of bringing down everybody's power as well with the actual 7 drop. You need to always try to have his board only have 1 or 2 characters on board. Do not let them stack up their whole entire board with 4 or 5 characters, because that means every time he attacks, he's getting this leader ability. I think it might be even kind of broken, to be honest with you, if you guys even know how to use it correctly. But you all guys always want to try to clear up their board to where they only have 1 or 2 on their side after they drop 1 for their turn. So very, very good card. You guys just need to pay attention to that. Try to always clear their board immediately. Like I said earlier, this is a card that gets rid of any beat stick monsters on the board with some Dom manipulation. But the only bad thing about this card is that it really only copies 1 attack and then it's sideways. So, you know, after you initially lose that card that ended up getting attacked because it was sideways, the next turn you can go back with the clack bat because he only has 1000 attack. Very strong card. You guys need to watch out for this. Next card you definitely need to watch out for is this card. This is the Heart and Soul, one of the main cards, Heart and Soul of the deck early game. If you guys can remove this on the field, remove this on the field. This is what speeds up the deck dramatically. If you guys see this card on the field, you need to get rid of it, okay? And the next card we have right here is this card. This is another problematic card because, like you see on the screen, if you have less or equal Dom than your opponent, your Foxy Pirates characters other than Pickle cannot be KO'd by opponent's effects. So this is a very, very strong card. Pretty much turns off a lot of black decks being able to have some blanket protection to save like their Foxy or their ÄDO. So you guys definitely need to get this off the board as soon as possible to get rid of some of these other bigger bodies. The next card you really need to get off the board is, like, if you get this off the board, you pretty much just win. You'll see this in the sim in my game I'm about to show you guys. If you get the Foxy off the board, you pretty much win. The whole ideology of this deck is to have 2 or 3 of this card on the board. Very, very strong card. It has an activate main, add up to 1 rested Dom from your Dom deck. So a Dom manipulation, it really does just bring down every card power on your opponent's side of the field or your side of the field. This is the card you need to try to get rid of. When it's their turn, they're going to try to mulligan to try to see as many of these in their hand as possible. And usually if they end up dropping 3 or 4, you might just fucking lose the game if you have no way to remove it. So out of all the cards, you need to really look out for this. It's a very, very strong card. So same with this card. Like I said earlier, how I talk about Black Mirror and every single other purple deck. If you guys see on this field, you guys just need to get rid of it because this is just a straight broken card for all purple decks. And yeah, that's all I gotta say about that card. Next card we have right here is the Kaido. If you guys see 9 Don in their Don and they're doing all this other stuff, then they're dropping this, that means they're going to try to go for game. This is a game ending card. Allows them to KO a character on the board, and it does have rush that turn, so you guys definitely need to watch out for that. And the last card you really just need to be watching out for is this event, Gamma Knife. And if you guys never seen this card, pretty much main Don 1, give up to one of your opponent's characters power -500. So if they go into your turn with 2 Don up, they more than likely have this, or they have the event that counters out 3000 power. So either way, they have one of those events that, you know, pretty much counting out 3000 or 5000 power. So since we ended up breaking down all these cards, the real quick question is, how exactly do we beat this deck? How do we put purple Foxy in a pack? Because I want some loud and I ain't smoke all day yet. So we definitely need to figure out how do we even beat this deck. So the first way how to beat this deck is pretty much do not let Foxy have 3 bodies on board, 3 Foxy Pirates on board. So that means board removal, okay? Board removal, board removal, board removal. That's all Foxy really has. It's the only blanket protection that this deck truly has is this right here. So you need to just get those characters off the board so he does not have 3 characters on the field to use his leader ability every single time. That's the first way. Clear the body. Do not let Foxy have 3 characters on board. The second way to really beat this deck is, like I said earlier, is to get rid of Foxy, whether it would be bottom decking or just, I don't care about any removal. Like I said just like I said in the first one, board removal, okay? Board removal, it still goes the same. This whole entire deck pretty much loses the board removal. If this isn't on the field, you guys need to be clearing this up. If you guys let this go off and this go off, you will lose the game. So Board removal, this is the most key thing of their deck. You guys need to get rid of this. And then the next thing you guys want to also do, which is probably the last thing people don't really know too much about, is the hand size. A lot of Foxy hand size late game gets very, very bad, okay, because they're spitting out so many monsters that have to be on the field. In my opinion, just playing this deck, you need to attack early, attack high, so you can use all the counters, because a lot of those counters they need on the field. So, and one more thing I forgot to mention before we go into the actual game. The last thing you guys really need to do is make Foxy go first. You do not want them going on the even curve. You want them going on the odd curve. You make them go on the odd curve, it's harder for them to get a lot of their manipulation and things off a little bit faster, okay? So you always want them to go first. So yeah, that's how you beat this Foxy deck. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get straight into the gameplay, gang. Let's get it. Yo, what's good? We got another game. This Foxy player I'm playing against is definitely real shiesty. He's been going back and forth. It's 1-on-1. This is the final game to end it all off, but it doesn't matter because it's YGOD. Yellow gang or die. YGOD, and that's on the game, man. Shout out to all my delinquents. So let's go ahead and put this motherfucker in a pack, gang. It's our turn. We really don't got to move right here, so we're just gonna attack at 3 Dawn. And another thing I forgot to tell you guys is that you guys want to try to make them go first so they aren't playing on curve. He's gonna attack at 5, so we take that. That's completely fine. See what he does. He goes into Portia, which means he's probably gonna get another free summon off this motherfucker, bro. Here we go with that bullshit.
Motherfucker!
See, he's already swarming the field, so he has 2 bodies on field already. What kind of shit was that?
Oh shit! Oh shit!
See how quickly they're moving? We're at 5 Dawn. We do have this jourdaçu in our hand. Honestly, we're just gonna pop that Portia and attack 5k at lead. It's completely fine. He's gonna take that. And that's the reason why he is taking so much life early, because he knows his hand side is going to get relatively small within the next couple of turns, so they want to try to have as many cards as they can in their hand. He's gonna go ahead and go straight for the attack. We have a terrible trigger in Capone. That's why I say a lot of people think Capone is, you know, broken, bro. It's only broken if it actually happens when we actually need it. He actually summons another Portia with Ito, and he actually has 3 monsters on board, and I have no way to remove it. We're at 7. We really don't have a play. We might see some Hiyori plays right now. We have to get rid of that Ito, gang. We have to get rid of that Ito, but I have no way to get rid of it. We could do the Hiyori into the Shirahoshi or Hiyori into the Kiku. We actually get the jourdaçu. That was actually cracked. We'll just put back the Kiku to get some board presence, and we actually get the jourdaçu. So, hey, jourdaçu is coming in clutch. Not only that, Hiyori. That's why I try to tell you guys, Hiyori is just coming up clutch. He counters out. That was a great play by Hiyori. Very solid play, and that's why I always like running 3 Hiyori, 2 Flampy. I feel like that's definitely the way to move it. I feel like playing 4 Flampies is trash. I really do think 3 Hioris, 2 Flampies is definitely the move. He actually summons his first Foxy. God damn it.
God fucking damn it!
So he goes ahead and attacks me at 5k. See, he froze one of my characters, and that's another thing. If you guys don't need to attack, don't attack, okay? Especially if he has 3 characters on board. So he does now have 3 bodies on board, and we have to get rid of them. And this is another way how they play, is that they will deliberately just not put any of their cards sideways. This motherfucker will just sit up here and just lower our attack the whole entire time. So we're just gonna use our Katakuri and put the Foxy back. So I know he is mad as fuck right now. I know he is mad. Oh my God, I know he's mad. We're gonna attack 6k at lead. He's probably gonna take this. Yes, sir. So we got rid of, so we're gonna attack 6k at lead. Cool. And it's his turn, so he's gonna be able to do his leader ability again. He's probably gonna freeze my jourdaçu, and he actually has another Foxy. Holy shit. So this guy's just drawing the fucking absolute nuts right now. he attacks, he actually freezes both my Enel and also my Gadatsu, but we do have another Gadatsu on board. We have the Kiku. That's the reason why I like running Kiku, but I think I might take it out for Nami, to be honest with you, because if we had that Nami, we could have used that Nami, got rid of that Portia. So we might get rid of that Kiku when OP08 comes out. I'm still testing it out, but anyways, he does have 3 on board. Let's go into Yamato because we just need to clear some board. And yeah, just clear this, and we can't attack with leader. Honestly, bro, I don't think we should attack, because we attack, something else is going to be sideways, and something is going to be sideways. He can't go for game. Yeah, you can't really go for game. So I honestly think we're not even going to attack here, because if we attack and we put another character sideways, we won't have another attack for next turn, and we really do just need our attack for next turn to go through. We have the ace for next turn, but he brings out another Foxy. This man is a god. He's attacking 5k at lead. Holy shit. Oh my gosh.
Hey yo, what the fuck?
Yo, what the hell, bro? He had 3 Foxies in hand, gang. This man is drawing the absolute nuts. This man is drawing perfect. Oh my gosh, actually cringe as hell, bro. But it's all good. He has 2 Foxy, as you guys can see, -2, -2. I need a Rego, I need a Kingdom Come. We need to find a way. We do have that Hiyori in hand. Okay, should we yellow them? Should we yellow them? Gang, delinquents, talk to me. Should we yellow them? If we get this Kingdom Come out of life, he is going to be so hot, because right now we do not have a play. We really have no play. So I think the only play we have right here is Hiyori. Do we get a Kingdom Come? Yes, sir! Yes, sir, Ski! Let's get it! This man just got yellowed! He's just got yellowed! I just fucked his bitch. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Holy shit. Oh, wow. This man just got yellowed and he rage quit. Oh shit. Oh my god.
I'm the best there is, plain and simple. I mean, I wake up in the morning, I piss excellence.
Man. Oh my god.
I'm about to end this man's whole career.
Oh man, suck my balls, Foxy.
Suck my balls, suck my balls, my balls, my balls, suck 'em dry.
Let's get it, gang. Let's get it. And that's usually what happens. If you get rid of 2 or 3 of their Foxys, mainly 2, a lot of the times the Foxy player will quit because they know their win con is gone. I put 1 back into life. I popped the other one. He only has 1 on board. I have a big wide field with 4 characters on board. So, you know, you couldn't go wrong with what just happened. And that's how you beat this Foxy deck. Limit the characters they have on board and get rid of the 7-drop Foxy. Actually crazy. This man just got cooked. I'm sorry.
His ass cooked. He got cooked.
Adrian, you didn't go down like that, huh?
He got cooked.
And without further ado, that's all I got. But look, before I go, if you was feeling the vibes, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Go.